Hello, welcome to PHP Lessons by Professor Code. We are now on Lesson 4, which is about Object Identifier. We begin by defining a class named foo, which is a single property named bar that is of public scope. The property has an initial value, which is the string hi. Our executable code starts with instantiating an object of the foo class, which object is assigned to the object variable OX. Be aware that an object variable actually contains an object identifier, or pointer to an object, and not the actual object itself. Next, the object variable OX is then assigned to the variable OY. This statement performs a copy of an object identifier from one variable to another, in this case from variable OX to variable OY. On the following line, the variable OY's bar property is set to the string value hello. Then, we echo the value of the bar property of the variable OX, and we find that it has been changed as well to the same value as that of variable OY. This is to be expected since both OY and OX variables, although not aliases of each other, currently contain the same object identifier, and so are pointing to an identical object instance. Next, we create a new instance of the foo class and assign it to the OX variable. This, in effect, overrides the old value of OX. In the final two lines, we echo the bar properties of both OX and OY variables and discover that their values no longer match. This is to be expected as the OX and OY variables now contain different object identifiers. Likewise, both variables are not aliases or references, but independent variables, and as such, changing the contents of one has no effect whatsoever on the other. That ends Lesson 4. So, until the next lessons, this is Professor Code signing off.